obviously the schedule, but it's really rough and the tracks are so different. One day, like you say, you're hard packed and huge long ruts, and next weekend you're in the deep sand. So you have to be overall a good rider at everything really, and also very consistent. It's a long season, a lot of races, so it's just a lot to learn and take in. And that my preparation and what I'd been doing had been working in, you know, previous results from New Zealand. And I think for me, being able to go home for when they're in the off season and be able to really get stuck in, and obviously I race MX2 against the guys over home, and it's tough, it's gnarly out there, it's banging bars, and so many fast guys in New Zealand, and very fast on, you know, obviously like everyone knows, Kiwis are fast on their home soil. So that preparation leading into Europe really helped me, I think.
Went wrong over on the far side. She couldn't find her way past the back markers. She went down. She picked herself up, but unfortunately for the Kiwi, she came home in 6th.
It didn't affect my confidence, it didn't affect my ability. I think I'd gone through enough before to know that I'll get through it in the end, and we'll get back to being better than we was. And obviously I had good people in my corner, you know, my family were really positive over it. And to be honest with you, it just made me want to win and want to showcase what I can do even more. You know, you get knocked down and it's frustrating and your championship gets thrown out the door, and I just wanted to come back, make sure I worked really hard back home, and obviously the goal was to come back and go 1-1, and we were able to do that. And
from gate number 4, Courtney Duncan just kept it on a little bit longer, braked a little bit later, and as she went round the inside, lighting up, coming out of that turn, she managed to whittle that gap down to about a half a second, and 2 corners from here. She thought she'd made that move stick, but she had to wait a little bit longer. And out of the next left, she was up on the peg. She went to the outside, stayed up, let the back end soak it all up. Fontanesi tried to cut the line away from her, and instead got her nose pinched as she went through the dip in the bottom there, as Duncan took over the lead on the final lap. And in the end, it was the 151 on the Alpha JCI Yamaha that was victorious.